Happy Saturday, YouTube family. Today I am back with so boring, but it pays. I'm giving you 5 low stress jobs that pay surprisingly well. So, again, go grab your coffee, your tea, and your notepad, and let's take some notes and let's dive right into it. The first company is, as you can see on the screen where my mouse is circling around. They're seeking remote release of information specialists wanting to work from home. And even though it's posted Wednesday, April the 30th, 2025, it is still current because I reach out to the hiring managers to make sure that these jobs are legitimate before I post them in any platforms. But I ask you to do your own research for a peace of mind. And the starting salary is between $15.25 an hour all the way up to $16.75 an hour. Basically, you're going to be processing medical ROI requests in a timely and efficient manner. You're going to process requests utilizing their software application. You're going to read, interpret medical records, forms, and authorizations. You're going to also do customer service in person, on the phone, and via email, depending on location requirements. Interact with customers and coworkers in a professional and friendly manner. This will not apply to you because this is a remote job. You'll be attending training sessions as required. Live by and promote the company values. It only requires a high school diploma or equivalent, some college preferred, or HIT certification preferred, 2+ years of medical record experience, 2+ years of experience completing clerical or office work. And then they want you to have experience using general office equipment, including desktop, computer, scanning, Microsoft Office Suite to complete tasks, experience in healthcare setting, knowledge of HIPAA and state regulation related to the release of protective health information, and you must be able to work independently and must be detail oriented. Now, a lot of this job here, a lot of people say, oh, it's so boring. It's a boring job because you're just sitting down and you're just looking, processing charts all day, and then you're on the phone. So this boring job pays anywhere between $15 and $25, all the way up to $16.75 an hour, but you can always negotiate your salary at all times necessary. And if this is what you want to do, you click right here where it says apply now. Now, the second so boring job that people will say is with the company Amer accounts review specialist who work from home. Now, even though it doesn't say remote, I reached out to hiring manager and they are saying that it is a remote opportunity. They do not list a salary. I went over the salary and I say, as I'm telling everybody right, they say, yeah, the starting salary is $51,595 yearly. That is $24 an hour. But again, you can negotiate your salary at all times necessary. So you're going to be responding to patient of AmeriCollect clients via email and web chat to collect payments for medical expense, offer solution and negotiate repayment terms that balance the needs of the client, patient, and business. You're going to resolve accounts dispute by patient contacting patient, clarifying account information, and responding appropriately to questions or concerns. Being on the phone is kind of boring, y'all. You have to sit and you got to talk, and I've done it before, but they pay pretty well. You're going to collect demographic and other relevant information for patient, making appropriate documentation, an internal technology platform, leverage internal technology platforms and other web-based tools to research and resolve patient questions or concerns. And when you go down, you're going to prepare and file probate claims for patient accounts with deceased estate. And then they're looking for you to receive notification and documentation for accounts with Chapter 7 and 13 bankruptcy proceeding, ensuring AmeriCollect compliance with the laws and regulation. You go down a little bit further, it talks about you have to meet the key performance indicator and expectation established for the position, and then all other duties are assigned. Now, with this job, it only requires a high school diploma, 1 year experience in customer service, preferred, 1 year of experience multitasking and performing data entry and web-based research, preferred, 1 year experience. All of this contribute to a team culture is preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. I'm not going to go over the knowledge. I'll go over a little bit. It talks about exposure to collections and healthcare revenue cycle, again, preferred. They want to be able to type 45 words a minute, proficient in Microsoft Office Suite. And if this sounds like something you're able to do, you click right here where it says apply. And then also explore within the company and see what other opportunities they have available by clicking here where it says view all jobs. This is opportunity number 2. Opportunity number 3 is with the company CVS. They're seeking customer service representative to work from home. This is a full-time position. They do have state high restriction listed here. You have to be in each state in order to be eligible to apply, but don't let that stop you. Explore within the company and see what are the opportunities that CVS Health is hiring for. They have a whole bunch of opportunities, but they're saying you must live in Eastern time zone. Training schedule is Mondays through Friday, 8 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 to 10 weeks. Post-training schedule must be available work between Mondays through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we scroll down. The salary is between $17 an hour all the way up to $25.65 an hour. And they want you to work 40 hours. Again, this is a full-time position. So basically, you're going to be dealing with customer service representative is the face of Aetna and impacts member service experience by manner of how customer service inquiries and problem via telephone, internet, or written correspondence are handling. Customers' inquiries are of basic and at times complex nature. You're going to be answering questions and resolve issues based on phone calls, letters from members, providers, and plan sponsors. You're going to create an emotional connection with their members by understanding and engaging the member to the fullest to the champion of their members' best health. You're going to anticipate customer needs. You're going to respond to requests from Aetna Law Document Center regarding any lawsuits. You're going to assist in preparation of complaint trend reports. And then you're going to perform financial data maintenance as necessary. Again, they want you to have customer service experience in a transaction-based environment, such as a call center, demonstrating the ability to be empathetic and compassionate, experience a production environment. I'm not going to go over the preferred qualification because that means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. They want you to have a high school diploma. And if this is something you want to do, you click right here where it says apply. This is job number 3. Okay. Job number 4 is with the company Flock Safety. They are seeking permitted associates to work from home. This is a full-time position, and the salary is $70K, and that's around $33 an hour. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, you're going to coordinate the permit support for 100 plus projects with cross-function teams to ensure timely delivery to permitting jurisdictions. You're going to manage unique permitted and product requirements to ensure customers receive proper permission for installation across the country, as well as you're going to utilize data-driven approach, leverage performance dashboards and analytics to track and monitor project performance, making data-backed decision and recommendation. Now, they're looking for you to have 1 to 2 years experience in permitted or project management, strong interpersonal and communication skills, experience working in a fast-paced and high throughput role that has direct impact on team's performance, strong problem-solving and decision-making skills, and an excellent organization and time management skills. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, go ahead and apply. They're telling you what's going to happen the first 30 days, as you can see on the screen. The first 60 days, this is what they expect for you to do. And the 90 days and beyond, this is what you're going to do. And it talks about the interview process. The first interview is their first chat. They're talking about during the first conversation, you'll meet with a recruiter to chat through your background, what you would bring to Flock, what are you looking for in your next role, and who we are. Then the hire manager interview, you will meet with your potential future boss to really dive into the role, the team, the expectation, and what success means at the Flock. This is your chance to really nerd out with someone in your field. And then the panel, you'll learn more about the team responsibility and workflows. You should be prepared to speak about past projects, how you collaborate and communicate with others, and how you live their values. Depending on the team in your role you're interviewed for, you may meet with several teammates as well as cross-function partners. Now, the great thing about it, again, the salary is $70K a year. That is around $33 an hour. They offer flexible PTO, family leave, fully paid health benefits, a caregiver support, and then they will have $150 per month to cover the cost of working from home. And then they also have a one-time $750 to help you create your dream office, which is a plus. And if this is something you want to do, you click right here where it says apply for this job. This is job number 4. Now, job number 5 is with the company Supply House. They're seeking website search specialists to work remotely. Now, they do have state high restriction listed. You have to be living in these states in order to be able to apply for the job. If your state is not listed on there, don't get in panic mode. Just explore within the company and see what are other opportunities that they have available. And it talks about this position will require traveling to their New York office headquarters up to 3 times per year. I said always discuss that in your interview and see what the hiring manager will say. And the great thing about this company, the company laptop and other necessary equipment will be provided along with the $250 for your work from home space. This is a full-time position. Again, you can only be working, you have to be in these states in order to be eligible to work for this company. Their business hours are Mondays through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, there is some flexibility as per their flex time policy. Their salary is between 68K all the way up to 85K, which is around $32 to $40 an hour. Your responsibility is you're going to ensure user can easily find the relevant information through the site search for each product offer. You're going to review and optimize current pages to create a more efficient site search experience. You're going to determine key phrases to add to site search based on product knowledge and the team or the terms. You're going to also establish KPIs to measure the effectiveness of search and analyze data for insight. The requirement is a bachelor's degree, 5+ years experience with product knowledge in the field related to such as electrical, HVAC, plumbing, or heating. Technical expertise in these areas is a bonus. Experience working with remote team members and strong communication, collaboration, and project management skills. Critical and creativity thinking skills while keeping up with an ever-changing environment. Now, again, they do offer 401k plan. They promote a work-life balance, support growth. They give back, you stay engaged, and they listen. And if this is something you want to do, all you do is scroll down like I'm doing, complete your application, like put your first name, everything in red asterisk. That's what you need to fill out. Take your time. You don't want to rush through the process. And once you fill out everything, you hit submit application. This is job number 5. But again, always explore within the company. You can always go back here. If I copy and paste this link and I open up another tab and I hit paste, this is how you explore. You go back to the jobs. And there's different jobs that will appear here. You know, you're going to have to, these are the open positions. These are all open positions here, right here. They have accounts payable associates full-time. Look all of this. You just want to look at remote business development lead, customer service phone associates to work remotely, e-commerce internal search manager to work remotely. So there is a lot of jobs out here that they're hiring for. To my left and to my right, you just got to explore. You're missing out. I keep saying you're missing out when you're not exploring within the company. If you come across a job, a lot of people get in panic mode and say, oh, it says this. Explore within the company. There's other opportunities out here. As you can see, a whole bunch of them. U.S. benefits and leave administrator, remote, site search manager, Java full stack developers. You get it, outbound managers. We just went over website specialists. That's the job that we went over. But there's a whole bunch of opportunities out here that you can explore and go out here and make that money. Okay. Now, what I want to go over is that, like I always say, is that my subscription box has already launched. And what you need to do, it is community. A lot of y'all want to be in a community where you can be uplifted and encourage one another. Go under the YouTube subscription bar. This is the YouTube subscription bar. You hit more, and this is where you would go. I have 2 options. I have tier 1, the Hope Starter box, and option 2, the Faith Building box. All you need to do is decide which one you want to see or want to do, and you can just click on it, and it will take you. It is a monthly payment. I believe it's fun. So you can go in and watch the video. I had launched a video the other day. This is the video right here where it says need inspiration, where I break it down. We discuss it and everything. Go ahead and be a part of this community. You just don't want to miss out. It is a great community where you be around like-minded people, where we're going to do a lot of things to go to help, build, your self-esteem up, where you can get out here and be motivated. So make sure you sign up for your paid membership here, and you won't regret that. Again, if this video has been helpful thus far, I want you to hit that like button as well as leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Videos go out every single day at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. And share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer every single day. I want to speak life over y'all because I see in the comments, a lot of people are getting disencouraged because they're having a hard time finding a job. They don't know how the end's going to meet. You got to learn, like I say all the time, if it was me, you got to learn how to hustle. You have to learn how to do multiple streams of income. A lot of people I see, they wait till they know that a company is going to let them go. Or you could be at a company, or you can be working from home, and you could kind of get that feeling that something is going to come up. A lot of people just wait until they fire them or let them go, and then that's when they're trying to look. You should always be planting the seed like a farmer. A farmer always planting the seed, and the crops may not grow right then and there. It may take 6 months to a year, but when it grows, it's a whole bunch of crops that they can have to sell to different communities and stores. We got to be a farmer where we plant that seed. That means apply for jobs, not just one job, multiple positions, whether if it's a full or part-time job, a side hustle, to plant that seed, because that job is going to come when you need it the most. God, I always talk about God all the time. That's the only thing that I know, is that God will provide. He's the only person. People don't provide for you. God is the one that provides for you. People have these jobs because of God's grace and mercy. Because if he looked at us, of what we said and what we done, and if he was a God that, hey, I'm not going to bless you because you don't pick up the Bible and read, a lot of us will be homeless. But God still, he blessed the just as well as the unjust. He blessed people that don't read the word of God. He blessed people that do read the word of God. So you have to stand on his word and believe that he will make a way out of no way. But a lot of people are speaking death over yourself. I tell you all the time, the power of the tongue determines life and death. You have to speak life over yourself. I know it's hard, but God is harder. You got to understand, in life, it rains. It rains in whatever state that you stay in, but it doesn't rain all the time. Through the rain, the sun is going to shine again. You got to learn how to push through. Push means pray until something happens. Prayer is the key that will unlock doors that you thought that you never can enter. But you have to trust. A lot of people are scared to step out of their comfort zone. And people that are scared, they're not going to make it from point A to Z. People that are moving to Z, they're not scared. You know, they like, if I'm going to fall, I'm going to get back up. Everything's not going to be perfect. I'm going to learn as I go. When you have that attitude, that is what's going to make you more successful. So you got to speak life over yourself. Stop second guessing yourself. Believe in yourself, because nobody is going to encourage you. Not even your own family, not even your own spouse, not even people you don't know is not going to encourage you and say, go out and apply for the job. They happy when you're homeless. They happy when you're jobless. They happy when you're depressed. They happy when you are going through things. Some people sit back and look back and see, oh, I'm going to see if the rest is going to suffer today. I'm going to see if what she's doing. So regardless of what you're going through, you don't want people to know, your feelings, because when people know it hurts you because you ain't got a job and you're struggling, they're going to do everything. Whatever you don't have, that's what people brag about. If you don't have a job, they brag about their job. If you're not married, they brag about their spouse. If you don't have a car, they brag about their car. If you don't have a home, they brag about their home. If you don't have a bachelor's degree, they brag about that. You get the picture. Whatever you don't have, that's what people brag about. And I say you have to choose your friends wisely. Everybody's not for you. And that's including family members. If they're not uplifting you, you got to let them go and learn to love them in distance. You got to be around positive people that are pouring life into you and speaking life into you, just like water you down. It's like a plant. You got to water that plant in order to grow. You want somebody that's going to water you with encouraging words, saying that you got this, you can do this, you can do all things through Christ Jesus. So again, stop being around naysayers. I always say this all the time, and I see it. People love being around people that don't want nothing with their life and always speak in death. When you're around those type of people, you'll never go nowhere. You'll always be average. You'll sit back, 10 years pass. Oh, if I hadn't listened to them, this is where I would have been. You got to stop listening. Some people are telling you by they feeling they tried it. It didn't work for them. Just because it didn't work for them, that don't mean it's not going to work for you. You got to learn to listen to God. Whatever God tells you, you do it. You don't listen to what people say. A lot of things ain't going to make sense. It ain't going to make sense to you, and it's sure not going to make sense to the people that you're trying to explain. Stop explaining yourself to people. It's like talking through a thick wall that you can't get nothing through. When God do a conversation, if he wanted everybody to know, he would have did a two-way conference call with you and the other person. Some things in life you do is not going to make sense, but you got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to stop being a procrastinator, be a doer, stop talking about it and be about it. Stop being on the sideline and get in the game and apply for these jobs. And most of all, you got to pray, prepare, and plan. Can't wait until they decide to let you go. And then that's when you're going to say, what we going to do? You got to plan and you got to pray, plan, and prepare before all of this. Be the farmer. Get out there and apply for these jobs because it's going to come at the right time. You got this. I have been praying for you and I'm praying with you. Go out there today and get your blessing today. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.